GlitchxCity appeared, and today for you, I am bringing you a Voltron Legendary Defender tag video. Basically, I'll be honest, originally I had something completely different planned, but when scripting it and then I finished the script and was about to record it, I realized there's still a few things that are bothering me about the video, and I want to try and clear up first because I'm not entirely happy with my decision about a few things. So basically, I will give you a sneak peek before I talk about the video. If you guys don't really care about this, here's a skip bit where I actually just talk about the tag video. But basically, what I have decided to do was I originally was going to do a sort of another Voltron AU kind of thing like I did for Pokemon. But instead of Pokemon, I was going to do a Harry Potter AU, and basically I was placing the Paladins into different Hogwarts houses. But I am having problems with a certain Paladin that I don't know where to place them, and it is bothering me to no end. And they're the only one who's giving me bother. Everyone else was a little bit easier. Yeah, there was a few, like maybe other person that was a little tricky, but I got there in the end. I will tell you which Paladin is bothering me right now, and that is Lance. I don't know why, but I just can't seem to place him anywhere. It's kind of bothering me. I don't know what to do, but yeah. So I'm either going to release that video next week or the week after. We'll see what happens, and I'm gonna do more research and see what I can do. And then I got the idea, why don't I do a Voltron Legendary Defender tag video? That sounds like fun. You know, I see people do it for Doctor Who, I've seen people do it for Harry Potter, etc, etc, but I realize nobody's done one for Voltron Legendary Defender. Well, on YouTube at least. I've seen a few tags on Tumblr, I've seen a few tags sort of done on Twitter, Instagram, and just stuff like that, so I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna make up my own tag and just see how it goes. So I thought, why not? So basically what I have done is I have basically made up 10 questions, and I'm gonna answer them and just see how it is. Question number 1 is, how did I get into Voltron? Basically how I got into Voltron was because of my good friend Jenny. Some of you may recognize that name if you've watched my Voltron cosplay videos. She cosplays as Keith, and yeah. Actually, speaking of, you know, my cosplay videos, there may be more coming in the future, and possibly we may have some more characters showing up. Who knows? You'll just have to watch and see. But yes, anyways, basically every time I hung out with Jenny, it was pretty much Voltron this, Voltron that, Clance this, Clance that. Of course, I will be very honest when I say when I was like, what the hell is a Clance? So basically, she would talk about it a lot, and one day I was just on Netflix, browsing through stuff, as you do, and then I saw Voltron Legendary Defender and thought, well, I better see what all the fuss is about. And then a day and a half later, I finished both season 1 and 2, because back when I got into Voltron, there was only 2 seasons out at the time, and yeah, and just fell in love with the show. I just love the animation, the characters, the voice acting is amazing, and just is all around just a really good show, and I absolutely love it. So again, thank you Jenny for getting me into the show and basically making me become Voltron trash and me making a bunch of videos about it. So yeah, that is how I got into Voltron. Question number 2 is, who do you ship and why? But I've also got some alterations to this question. So if you do not ship anything, why do you not ship it? Tell us why. But if you're a multi-shipper, again, tell me why. I have 3 ships, but my big main one that I have talked about on this channel a bit is obviously Clance. As I've stated before, I absolutely love Clance. And honestly, at first I was confused why I liked it, because I was like, I normally do not ship these kind of ships. There's something about their dynamic that's just really cute. I think they'd really make a cute couple. You know, blue and red. But yeah, because I was never into like the whole rival ships. Like, I was never into like Naruto and Sasuke. I was never into like Ash and Gary. I was never into Rin and Haru. I was more into Rin and Makoto. So yeah, I normally usually go to the friends to lovers kind of route. I normally do not go to rivals, friends, lovers. It's normally not my go-to, but there's just something about Clance that I just love, and I would love to see them together, and oh my god, the fan art. The fan art is amazing, and I love it so much. And also maybe some of the fan fiction, but that's not the point. So yes, I do ship Clance, and the other one that I ship is Shalora. Oh my god, Shalora is just so cute. Again, Space Mom and Space Dad, why not? I'm just really sad that we haven't really had them interact in a while, and it's kind of makes me sad as a shipper. And also Clance hasn't really interacted since season 3 either, which makes me sad. But what you gonna do? And then my third and final ship is another ship that hasn't really been active for a while, since like, I think season 1, and that is Hunk and Shay. I'm not too sure what their ship name is. I haven't really seen a ship name. I've always seen just Hunk x Shay, so I'm not too sure. But I absolutely love them. They're so cute, and I want them to interact even more. But we haven't seen, like, they just have not interacted with each other for a while, and it kind of really makes me sad that they haven't. But who knows, maybe Shay will maybe appear again. Like, I know Shay appeared in season 2, but Hunk, I don't think Hunk saw her. I think it was Laura who went down there. But yeah, so basically right now none of my ships have been active for a while, but hey, I still ship it, I don't care. Question number 3 is, who is your favorite character? I may or may kind of have a hint of who it might be if you see my phone case. I'm sure you can tell that my favorite character is Pidge. I absolutely love Pidge. She is adorable. Her whole storyline is just amazing. Oh god, and her search for her family, I just love her so much. I just like want to protect her so badly. It's just one of these things, and of course obviously as you've seen I do cosplay Pidge as well, so yes, I just love Pidge. She is my favorite. And yeah, okay, so question number 4, what lion do you think you would pilot? Now when it comes to this question, I have taken bunches of quizzes. I even took the quiz in the Voltron Paladin handbook, and I don't know why, for some strange reason, it says that I would pilot the Black Lion, which in that case I'm like, what idiot would freaking put me in charge of Voltron? That just sounds like a bad idea, but apparently so. But when I took it, like the points that it gathered, I was maybe 1 point off of getting the Blue Lion. I would more likely pilot Blue if it came down to anything, because whenever I take other quizzes, it's normally, I always get the Blue Lion. So I do believe I would pilot the Blue Lion, even though I wouldn't really trust myself piloting a lion, because I feel like I just crash into everything. But yeah, so I think I would pilot the Blue Lion. Question number 5. Who do you think would be your best friend? Now, I'm sure some of you might think, oh, obviously you're gonna go for Pidge, because, you know, she's your favorite character, but honestly, I don't know if I knew someone like Pidge in real life, I don't know if we would be, like, best friends. Like, we'd probably maybe be friends, but I don't really know about best. Who knows, maybe, but I think out of everyone in the show, I'd honestly think me and Lance would get on really well. I don't know why, I just have this feeling that me and Lance would just be best friends, because we seem to have the kind of same humor, we both like to have fun, we both like video games. So I mean, yeah, I just feel like me and Lance would just get on really well. I mean, as long as he doesn't flirt with me, we're all good. So yeah, I think Lance would be my best friend. Number 6, who would be your crush? Well, I have to admit that I have crushes on a lot of people in this show, because goddamn, everyone's so pretty. But if I had to narrow it down to just one, because I think I'm only going to do one, because I don't think it's fair if I, like, give you a list of crushes, because we'll be here all day. So basically, I think I'd honestly have a crush on Shiro. Because, I mean, have you seen Shiro? No, not that one, there we go. But, yeah, oh my god, Shiro is just, he's so pretty, he's so handsome, and also he's so caring and kind. And yeah, it's just qualities that I do see in potential partners and stuff like that. And oh my god, like, I could fangirl about Shiro all day if I could. Actually, I could fangirl about a lot of the characters, but that's beside the point. But yes, Shiro would be my crush. Question 7 is, what would you say is your favorite episode? I have to say my favorite episode, okay, I'm going to go into season 4 spoilers, so I don't know if, so I'm not going to assume that you are all caught up. You could just be watching this for the heck of it. So if you have not watched season 4, again, I will put a wee skip thing just in case. So yes, basically, as you guessed, one of my favorite episodes is in season 4, and it is basically season 4, episode 2, Reunion. Oh my god, this episode was amazing. It made me cry, it made me smile. It just was so good, even though it kind of broke my heart too, because even though I knew Matt was absolutely fine, as soon as Paige started breaking down, I could literally feel myself tearing up, and I was like, oh my god, Paige, no. This, like, he's alive, I'm sure he's alive. But damn, it was just so good. That whole scene was just so amazingly done. Like, big props to Bex who voices Paige. She did such an amazing job. The music was great, the animation was great. Honestly, this episode was just amazing and I love it. And every time I watch that episode, like when I rewatch it, I'm still heartbroken and I do kind of cry a bit too. Because again, this episode is just amazing. And this episode is just amazing. Obviously, Voltron Legendary Defender has not ended yet, well, of the recording of this video, so my answer may change, but for right now, it is Reunion that is my favorite episode. Number 8. If you had a bayard, what would your weapon be? Now, when it comes to me, like, if I'm ever picking weapons or anything, I normally either go for, like, two main things. I either go for a bow and arrow or a staff. That's usually my choice of weapons. But I think for this instant, when it comes to a bayard, I think I would get a bow and arrow. Because, I don't know, I'd really like to see what a bayard would do to make it look like a bow and arrow. Because I think that would just look really cool. And of course, as I stated, I think I would pilot the blue lion, so obviously I'd get the blue bayard. Sorry, lions. But yeah, so I honestly think I would get the bow and arrow for my weapon. Even though I probably couldn't shoot it, I'm sure we'll figure out some way. Like, bayards are meant to adapt to you, so I'm sure I would figure out a way. Basically, question number 9 is, got any headcanons? Now I have a few, but I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm just gonna stick to one headcanon. But if you want to make a video about this, you can list as many headcanons as you want. But my headcanon, my main headcanon is that after Lance and Paige got the game console, and then obviously they figured out how to work it in space, I do believe that Paige, Lance, and Hunk have gaming nights. I could just imagine they would go into the room. I'm not too sure if it's actually in Lance's room or it's in a separate room, but they go wherever the room is. They play basically all night. I do think they've invited Keith and Shiro to play along. Maybe sometimes they do come along and other times they can't because either Keith is training in the Blade Marmora or Shiro's being grown. But yeah, but I can also see them inviting Allura and Karan to check out what a video game is. Their reaction to Kultenegger when like they found out that that's where the milk comes from was just hilarious. But I'd also like to see what their exact reaction would be to a video game. So I'd really like to see that, and I can just imagine it because they're just like, what the heck is this? But yeah, that's one of my main headcanons. The last question, question 10 is, got any Voltron merch? And yeah, I do have quite a bit of Voltron merch because Exhibit A. I have basically the Voltron comics. I've got the Paladin Handbook. I got my Green Lion Brew t-shirt that I got off of Redbubble. I have the Voltron t-shirt that I got from Loot Crate. I have a laptop sleeve, which is basically fully Voltron. And yeah, I have quite a bit of when it comes to Voltron merch. And I may or may not have pre-ordered a few other things because it's me, what you expect, Voltron trash over here. Anyways, yes, that is some of the merch that I have, and I'm sure I will get more. But anyways, yes, that is the 10 questions that I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, when it comes to tagging, to be honest, I know normally when people do this, they will tag a few people. But the thing is, I don't know many people who would be okay with me tagging them. So I thought I might as well just be an open tag. You can make a video about it on your YouTube channel, even link it down below and let me know. But if you're someone who doesn't really have a YouTube channel that you make videos on, you could also leave it in the comments below. Again, as I stated, I will put the questions down in the description. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe for more fandom content that you can shake a stick at. And see ya!